Hawaii tonight. Actually, someone is in Spain listening this evening, and with a group, and also the UK. So that means that there are people who are up very early and up very late, in the middle of the day, the early evening, and the night. So welcome to everyone, and just an honor to have all of you on the line. For those of you that I may be meeting for the very first time tonight, let me start by introducing myself. My name is Cheryl Cortese. I'm a National Marketing Director with the Juice Plus Company, and I've had that honor and privilege and prosperity and great happiness now for over 30 years, and looking forward to the next 30. So it's quite an adventure, and one that only continues to grow and expand and get better all the time. We've actually been doing this call now for 28 years. We've never missed a Monday night. So thanks to all of you and your commitment to each other, we have this wonderful way to stay connected, to know each other, to get to know each other, and to continue to learn about our product and our company and how we expand not only by sharing our product with others, but our business as well. Just to give you a little company history, the Juice Plus Company is nearly 50 years old. We will actually are 48 years old, and the man who started it as a very young man, Jay Martin, is still the man who owns it and more or less leads, I guess you would say, our company worldwide today. It was his baby then, it's still his baby, and so we all really not only admire but appreciate our business and the opportunity that goes along with it for good health, well-being, and a great business model. The company actually started so many years ago, in 1970, with a product I'm sure you're all familiar with today. We were the company that introduced smoke detector and fire alarm equipment for the home, and obviously that was quite successful and laid the foundation for all the success that was to come and continues to grow. We diversified over the years going into the field of water filtration and air filtration with environmental products in the early 80s, and continued to diversify. 25 years ago this year, we entered the field of health technology with the Juice Plus and the Juice Plus family of products. And what a find that's been, not only for our own health and well-being, but for the people that we love and those that we come across on a daily basis. We have, of course, many people who come to the line here on Monday nights to share their ideas, their information, inspiration, and it's always so appreciated. As many of you know, one of the main events for our company as a whole worldwide are our conferences, our international conferences, and we have two that happen and occur right here in the U.S., and we're getting very close to that here in just the next few weeks. I think we're actually right at 4 weeks away, 33 days away and counting. And tonight we're very fortunate to have a number of people with us who are going to share just what that conference experience is like and how much it means to not only them but to all of us. We sometimes refer to it as the Super Bowl of the Juice Plus company, as far as just the gathering of everybody and the best of what we do and who we are. So tonight, to lead that off, our kickoff or blast off to the Juice Plus Live Tampa Conference is Karin Johnson and her team. I'll tell you a little bit about Karin, and then she will introduce her team as she goes. Karin has been with the Juice Plus Company now for 8 years, and the majority of those years as a National Marketing Director, which is our top position. She's also a 50 Club member, and that's 50 Club is a recognition position and one that's quite impressive. She lives in Columbus, Ohio. She is the wife of Tony, the mama of Tony Jr., Layla, and Declan, and her background is in fitness. I really admire Karin a great deal. She has a business that grew to not only top position of National Marketing Director, but continues to grow and grow in a steady, strong fashion. We actually do what we refer to as a Q school, which is an advanced training school for people growing up in leadership, and she has been our graduate advisor. She graduated into National Marketing Director position a few years back, but has been our graduate advisor at least twice because her business is one that, as I said, is really is strong and continues to grow. I would say she's on the move. So I'm going to turn it over to Karin and let she and her team share with you the conference experience. Karin?
Amazing. Thank you, Cheryl. Welcome, everyone, to the call tonight. I always get so excited to just participate in the Blasting Off to Conference call because it's really where my life changed 8 years ago when I attended my first conference. And I am actually going to share a little bit about that towards the end of the call tonight. I just am very excited to introduce some of my amazing team members that have really made huge decisions through over the course of their business to attend every conference, and I really want to help them, continue to do that for their team. So I'm going to go right into my team members right now. I'm going to start out with Stacy Root, and she's one of our newest attendees as a first-time conference attendee, and I'm just so excited for her to kick off the call with her energy and her excitement. So Stacy, why don't you go ahead and kick us off?
Thanks, Karin. I'm so excited to share with you all this evening. I'm Stacy Root from Northwest Ohio. I am very close to stepping into leadership and hitting SSC. I have been in the business just over a year. I work a corporate management job and staffing during the day, and I am a busy wife and mother to 2 little girls. The Juice Plus products changed my life by helping me get off of prescriptions for high blood pressure and allergies. My children are no longer sick, and they're off of their allergy medications. By sharing my passion for Juice Plus, I was able to fast-track to VF quickly, and I earned a free Juice Plus Live ticket. My upline, Carly Price, explained the importance of attending, so I trusted her and made arrangements by taking vacation time from work. I used the bonus money from my promotion to book my flight and hotel. I was nervous to leave my family as I had never been away from my children for that long. I packed my bags and headed to Phoenix last spring for my first Juice Plus Live. I brought along 2 of my excited teammates. Juice Plus Live opened my eyes to how big our mission is. I was blown away by all of the stories from the representatives from around the globe who shared the same passion that I had. Being among all of the high energy really exploded my passion and drive. Hearing from the newly promoted national marketing directors really touched me. I thought, if they can reach the top, so can I. I now know that I can have a very successful career with Juice Plus. By sharing this mission, I can soon stop punching the clock at my corporate job and earn time freedom. Freedom to spend more time with my growing children and work on plans to build our dream home. I saw the big picture, and I came home ready to share with everyone. Since Phoenix, I still share the product. I brought on new customers, but I'm so insanely passionate about this business that I've brought on 22 new team members in my organization since Phoenix. I am looking forward to locking arms with new team members in Tampa, and I cannot wait to see you all there.
Awesome, Stacy. I'm so proud of you, and just how you weave this business through your day with your corporate job. It always amazes me. So amazing job. I'm going to introduce Melissa Metz, who is going to share her experience. She's a very busy mom. And Melissa, I'm going to hand it off to you.
Okay. Thank you, Karin. My name is Melissa Metz, and I currently live in Maryland. My first Juice Plus Live event was in Anaheim a year and a half ago. I had 5 kids at the time, ranging from 8 years old down to 1. So it was logistically challenging to get there. My sponsor had talked it up, though, and I had just fast-tracked to VF and earned a free ticket, so I made it happen. I thought that it would be nice to get away, but what I was not expecting was for it to be such a powerful experience. I laughed, I cried, I learned a ton. It was amazing. It was the first time I really experienced the Juice Plus culture. Everyone I met was super supportive and encouraging, which was a sharp contrast to the world of finance where I had worked for 9 years previously. My family had been consuming the products for a year and a half, and I knew the impact that they had had on our health. But conference really helped strengthen my belief in the company and painted the vision for the business opportunity. When I had first started the business, I would joke with my husband that I was doing it just to keep up with the grocery bill, because in a few years we'll have 4 teenage boys in the house. But the reality is we have much bigger dreams. We desire a Christian education for all of our children, which my business is currently helping us to afford, and we would like to build our dream home in the near future. By attending Juice Plus Live events, I am continuously inspired by the people I hear speak. I've seen ordinary people, just like me, making their dreams come true and building incredible lives with time and financial freedom. Last fall, I traveled to Indianapolis, 28 weeks pregnant with my 6th baby, and then I took her across the country to Phoenix with me this past spring when she was just 3 months old, because attending Juice Plus Live has become a non-negotiable for me. It is difficult to get away, of course, but it gives me a few dedicated days every 6 months to walk away from the crazy and chaos that is my life and focus 100% on my business. I can regroup and look ahead. And I have found that it is worth the sacrifice because it has propelled my business forward every time. I'm so excited for Tampa next month, and I hope to see you all there.
Amazing, Melissa. I'm so proud of you. I love your energy and your passion and the way you balance your day with this business with all of your kids. And amazing job, and I can't wait to see you in Tampa. So I'm going to pass it over to Melissa Rye, and Melissa Rye is currently in England. I'm going to let her share that. And Melissa, I'm going to pass it off to you.
Thanks, Karin. I've been with the Juice Plus company for 4 years. I used to live in Maryland. About 2 years ago, my family and I moved to England, and it is almost 2 a.m. here. So getting to Juice Plus Live events has been a long and pricey trek for me with a lot of jet lag, but it's all worth it. Moving internationally to better my husband's career was always on the table as he works for a global company, but little did I know that it would help mine too. Before Juice Plus, I was working for a company in the accounting department, and we weren't doing too well. Week to week, we didn't know if we'd be able to cover payroll, and it's a very stressful situation not knowing if you're going to get paid and having to think about your options if you don't get paid. When starting with Juice Plus, I just saw it as something I would naturally share with people, like a favorite restaurant, but never a career option. I attended my first Juice Plus Live event that came around, thinking I would learn more about the product and the business and have a nice stress-free weekend without the kids. Juice Plus Live was more than I could have ever imagined. Yes, I learned more about the products and the business, and it was an amazing weekend without the kids. But you also hear other stories and experiences from around the world. You meet some amazing people and build friendships and relationships to last a lifetime. And most of all, you learn about yourself. At Juice Plus Live, I realized this was my answer. I could build up a significant income that I wouldn't need to worry about whether payroll would be covered and wonder what I would do without that paycheck. I could be in control of my income. And the bonus is that Juice Plus operates in 24 different countries, and I could literally work from anywhere. I've seen so many others that I have met through Juice Plus Live events build international businesses. So when my husband came home with the news of our move and our new adventure to England, all was fine as far as my career was concerned, because I knew I could take it with me. And now I'm working on building my international business and no longer dependent on anyone else for my paycheck, just me.
Awesome, Melissa. I'm so proud of you. And I have to ask, what time is it there right now?
Yeah, it's 2 a.m.
I'm so proud of you and your commitment and how you always show up to every conference with a smile on your face. So I'm so proud of you. Amazing job. I'm going to introduce Darcy Housenet tonight, and Darcy is somebody that's been on this journey with me almost since day one. And Darcy, I'm going to pass it off to you to share your experience and learn from you.
Perfect. Thank you, Karin. Listening to all these stories gets me super, super excited because I truly love hearing everyone's adventure to conference because everyone kind of has their own journey. And we're sharing these with you tonight because everyone has their own journey. Everyone comes from different backgrounds, yet everyone has to overcome obstacles and struggles to make conference a priority. So we hope that you can relate to at least one of us, if not a couple, and just really encourage you to take that next step in your business. But my name is Darcy Hausnick. I'm a qualifying national marketing director, getting ready to step into NMD here, and I live in State College, Pennsylvania with my husband and our 4 kids. So my adventure to conference is probably a little bit different than many. Not only did I go to conference fairly early in my journey as a DD, but I actually flew across the country to Long Beach, California with Karin, who's my sponsor. And she is actually somebody that I met through a mutual friend. But I was also pregnant with my 3rd, and honestly, I wasn't sure if I was ever going to be able to find someone to care for children, especially 3 children, once this one arrived. So if I was going to get away for a couple of days, I thought, you know what, now's the time. So I figured, what do I got to lose? I love things about health and nutrition, and I knew that I was going to walk away learning something. But more importantly than that, I also knew that I needed to focus on myself. I needed to take that step away to figure out what exactly it was that I wanted to have for myself. And so I took that leap of faith and jetted across the country to California. And boy, did I have my eyes open. I was shocked at the amount of just positive energy at conference, because it truly is the happiest, most upbeat, positive people on the planet. And I was welcomed with open arms by our leaders, and I literally felt like I walked away with 1,000 new friends. And it's great to chat with people on the phone or on Voxer, and even having your team cheer you on through Facebook. But to be able to meet these people face-to-face, that was even better. And I remember seeing several small little kids and children in attendance, and I thought, wow, how amazing is this? This is a company that truly is a family company. So I left Long Beach feeling inspired and really ready to conquer the world. But more importantly, I wanted others to feel exactly what I had just felt, because I'll never forget that feeling of hope that I left with when I left conference in Long Beach. And this past Juice Plus Live, I actually invited 2 friends of mine to join me in Phoenix. And I'd not really talked to them much about the business, but I knew that if they could just experience our culture and see what an amazing company that I was a part of, that they too would be on board. Because we can scream and shout how amazing our company is, but to see it firsthand, that's a totally different story. So I soon gained 2 amazing individuals as teammates, one of which fast-tracked to VS and is moving right on into sales coordinator. So Juice Plus Live, it's really what has propelled my business. It adds fuel to the fire every 6 months to keep me going, to keep me pushing. It really helps me keep my goals in check, and I've not missed one since. And each conference that I've gone to, I've had different takeaways. People ask, why do you continue to go year after year? What I took away last conference is different than the time before that, because we grow through this journey. Our strengths change. Our weaknesses are brought to light, and we're continuing to work on you. You continue to work on yourself. So 9 months ago, thanks to the help of this business, my husband and I were able to buy our dream home for our family. And this business truly has allowed us to dream bigger than ever before and provide our children with some amazing experiences. And we're so excited about what's to come for the family. And we chuckle. We're making plans now for trips with our kids instead of talking about what we're going to do when they leave the house. But Juice Plus Live, it gives me that confidence to reach out to those people who are on my dream team, but also on that chicken list. And I find myself adding more names on my memory jogger, and I still walking away feeling more confident, and because of that, my business continues to grow. And I can promise you, anyone that goes to what we call the Juice Plus Super Bowl, as we like to call it, they're going to walk away inspired, and they're going to walk away changed, and will truly see the heart of our company. And I always like to think of it this way. You invest time and money into other things to set yourself up for success, like college. Why would this be any different? Give yourself that chance, because if you really want something, you absolutely can be creative and make it happen. So I encourage you to reach out to your team, figure out a way to make this happen, because it's a decision you definitely won't regret.
Absolutely, Darcy. Thank you so much. And because you and I have been on this journey for so long together, I love to see how much you've blossomed into this amazing leader and how much we've grown through this together. So great job. Thank you so much. And I'm going to actually pass it off now to Andrea Cavallio. And Andrea is just a beam of sunshine, and you're going to hear the energy and feel it through the phone. So, Andrea?
Oh, thank you, Karen. I love hearing all of us on here. I just can't wait to give everybody a huge hug when we get down to Tampa. But, yeah, my name's Andrea Cavallio. I'm a qualified national marketing director with the company, and I became a rep with Juice Plus in January of 2013. And I remember my best friend sponsor, Dr. Jill Moore, telling me, well, pack your bags because you're coming with me to our Juice Plus Live event in Long Beach in April. And I just remember telling myself, yeah, right, Jill. I really, honestly, guys, I could not imagine leaving my husband and then 2 young children to fly across the country for this Juice Plus thing that I had just started. But I quickly learned that Juice Plus Live is non-negotiable, and if you want your business to grow, then you have to attend. And so I honestly had a ton of fear and guilt around that decision to go when I learned that it was over the weekend of April 11th through April 13th, because my daughter's birthday is April 12th, right smack dab in the middle, and I was going to be missing her 3rd birthday. And that just broke my heart into a million pieces. But my husband, who was incredibly supportive, encouraged me to go. He saw my passion with the products and how it transformed my son's health, and he promised me that nobody would sing happy birthday to her until we came home on the 13th. And literally sobbing all the way to the airport, I did it. And I am so, so glad that I did. It was incredible. I mean, just like you've heard the other ladies share, my hair was set on fire. I saw what this Juice Plus thing could actually turn into and what it could become for my family. So right there in Long Beach, California, I made National Marketing Director my ultimate goal. And all along my journey, I have had to miss a few conferences, sadly, for family weddings. I had a family emergency pop up, and then having my 3rd and only Juice Plus baby. Missing Juice Plus Live is not fun. FOMO is a real thing, and I noticed that my business actually went stagnant after those few missed events that I had. You just can't capture the true Juice Plus energy from Facebook. You can't catch the momentum from pictures. You have to be there in the seats with everybody, hearing the National Marketing Director speeches, listening to the trainings, seeing all these beautiful people in person. The energy is just contagious. And what I have found is that you truly grow and change over the course of this business. The material shared at our events reaches us in a different way because we're different at each event. We grow and evolve and change over this business. And I know that I have had some of my pivotal breakthroughs while attending Juice Plus Live. You just never know where or when your breakthroughs will happen, but I'll never, ever forget coming home, especially from Nashville and this last spring in Phoenix, after some massive personal breakthroughs. Lastly, Juice Plus Live is just so much fun. The energy that we have, the friendships which get stronger and stronger after each Juice Plus Live event, they're irreplaceable. I mean, I honestly could not imagine my life without these Juice Plus friends that I never would have met if I had not attended those events. So you'll never regret going to a Juice Plus Live, but you will regret not going. And my piece of advice for everybody on the line is just to do yourself a favor, live without regrets. Come to Juice Plus Live. You'll never, ever regret it.
Awesome, Andrea. Thank you so much. And these are just some of the incredible stories that we hear all the time from our Juice Plus Live events. And so, when I started this journey 8 years ago, I didn't know my sponsor well. I had met her one time, Beth Leopold, at a fitness conference. I had fast-tracked to VF, and she really shared with me that if I wanted to take a look at this company and really see what this business could do, Juice Plus Live was the first place that I should start. So I, like many other people, flew across the country for my first conference. I had a 1-year-old at the time. I brought my pump in hand because I was still a nursing mom. And I just made that commitment and took that leap of faith. And that first conference set the tone for the rest of my life. And it set the tone for me to really envision what my life could be like with possibilities and dreams and success without necessarily having to be in the corporate world. And that's what my husband saw as well. And one big thing that changed for us and shifted for us, and where I saw NMB is going to be what I want to strive for, was the corporate instability. We hear it all the time. And we had those golden handcuffs wrapped around our hands. We lost our health insurance twice in an 18-month period with 2 different jobs. And that's where this company had my back. And so that's when I came to that this was what I was going to do, and I was going to set my soul and my life on fire and build this business to National Marketing Director. And it all came from that very Juice Plus Live experience. So if you're on the line tonight thinking to yourself, what can I do to get there? Or if you're having questions that are going through your head, or maybe you just came to the line to get so inspired and take one of these stories back and share with a friend, grab someone's hand and invite them. And in closing tonight, I want to list off 10 questions that often I kind of ask myself when I'm looking at a big decision. So maybe you're on the fence tonight thinking about Juice Plus Live and how you're going to make it work. So in closing, I want to go over them. And if you have a pen and paper, maybe just jot down the answer to it and then go back with your upline or your friend or your spouse and share with them what your answers were to come to a really great decision that could really change your life. The first one is, if I don't go, will I regret it? Right? You've heard it from Andrea. You probably will. So think about that. If I don't go, will I regret it? The second one is what am I afraid of, or what's holding you back? So once you can really assess that and analyze it, you can really move past it and do something about that. The third is, what does your heart or your gut say? I love to listen to my intuition. What does that say? What are you really doing this business for? That's powerful when you have that answer. Who are you really doing this business for? The sixth, and I love this so much, is, will it challenge me? Will it challenge you being there, bringing the team? Will it challenge you? That will help that personal growth journey. Number 7 is, will I become an example to others? And that's one big thing that I learned. Don't just come to conference by yourself. Obviously, you might for the first time, but the next is that I learned, bring 3 new frontline with you. Let them experience what you just experienced. Number 8 is, what would I tell a friend? What would I tell a friend to do? There we go. What would I tell a friend to do? That's powerful. We're going to give our friends good advice, right? So think about that. Number 9 is, what are your long-term goals? So what do you see for your future? And number 10, in closing, is, will this throw more paint on the canvas for my dreams? And I learned that from Chris Droves. What I'm doing right now, will it throw more paint on the canvas? So we hope that we inspired you tonight. We hope that all these different stories is going to help you take that leap to be there if it's your first time. And we hope that also inspired you to be more excited, because Tampa is just over 30 days away. So, Cheryl?
Thank you so much, Karin. And for all of you that were speakers tonight and that shared, what a beautiful description of our Juice Plus Live conference. And, I just have such admiration for you all. I mean, up at 2 o'clock in the morning in England to be able to be part and contribute. Those of you who have families and, juggle so many things and make so many sacrifices along the way. And yet it is worth the experience. Over the 30 years that I have been with this company, I have not missed a Juice Plus conference. And, life really is an experience, of course, that we all want to draw the most out of, the most positive, the best. And certainly our products bring amazing things to people. And our business is one that can really lay the foundation and give you the security financially and the, freedom of choice that is available with our business. But also, the wonderful, happy experiences. You certainly hear that from everyone tonight. Over the many years that I've had the pleasure of being part of the Juice Plus company, we'll hear people talk about the wonders of the product, and that's real, and the financial security, and that's real. But when people get together, they usually talk about the fun, the happiness, the joy, all based in the relationships, the good times we had when and where and together. And that's really what this conference does bring to everyone. It's a combination of all those things. So, Karin, I couldn't thank you enough and I know everybody on the line feels the same way, for your efforts, and all of you on the line tonight who have shared with us and your experiences that you've shared. We really appreciate that. And for everyone on the line, we look forward to seeing you in about 33 days there in Tampa, Florida. And we'll all have that experience together. So thank you so much, folks, and look forward to seeing you there. And Karin and all of you, thank you for your sharing tonight. Good night, everyone.
Thank you, Cheryl. Good night.